I'm going to review every single goat in Goat Simulator, but I don't have any DLCs yet, so we're just going to start with some Goatville. I'm going to be ranking these goats based on two things: agility, design, and ability. So for the regular goat, I think I'm going to rate this one 6.5 out of 10. The mobility isn't that great. And I rate the tall goat also 6 out of 10 because the movement's really good, but it ragdolls way too often. See, right here I'm ragdolling, and it's really hard to control. Now it's time to move on to the next goat, which is the spider goat, which is our first goat with an actual ability. And the movement's pretty good with this ability, so I'm going to rate this one a 6.5 out of 10. Actually, I think I might rate it a 7 out of 10 because the design's really nice, and I think it's pretty creative. And you can do a bunch of different glitches with this goat too. Now for the ripped goat. I'm going to have to rate this one a 6.5 in that range, because the mobility is average and the ability is below average, but the design is pretty cool. And it's really fun to mess around with the humans. Now, it's the pitching machine. This goat is a really cool concept, and I think that the whole design is very funny, with the baseballs and everything. And it's really fun to mess around with the humans, because their ragdoll features with the baseballs are really hilarious. I mean, look at this. They just slowly get knocked over. And if you're looking for some fun ragdolls, this is the goat for you. Now for the jetpack. Wait, hold up, I see a trinket. Let me go get that real quick. Okay, how many do I got? Okay, I got 16 out of 20, only 4 more. But as I was saying, this goat has really great movement, but it's very difficult to control, so I'm gonna have to give it a 6.57 in that range. Now for this goat, the abilities aren't stellar. I mean, you just spawn goats, but for certain missions, those might help. But if you're just casually playing, I don't think that this goat will be any help. Now for the feather goat, no ability on this goat, but the design and mobility is very good. As you can see, I just crossed this road insanely fast just by jumping and running. Now for the evil goat. This is the first 8 out of 10 just because the ability is really fun to use with all the humans, and I actually found out a way to use it on yourself too. So that mobility is pretty good. Now I think it's time to move on to the next goat to review, and I think I'm going to pick the egg goat. This goat, I'm going to have to rate it a 6.5 in that range, just because the mobility and the abilities aren't really that good. I do like the design though. Now for the classy goat. I love the design, the mobility is amazing, but it's missing an ability, so I can't rate it too high, so I'm going to have to rate this one an 8 out of 10. And now for the best goat in Goatville, the anti-gravity goat, I'm going to rate this one a 9 out of 10. The mobility is absolutely amazing, it can help you get certain missions done, and the design is awesome. Was this a good ranking? What would you add? What would you change? Let me know down in the comments, and if you have any video ideas or suggestions, also comment down. If you enjoyed this, I would recommend that you like and subscribe because I'm going to be posting way more Goat Simulator videos.